Hey, what's up, family? It's your brother from the same original mother, Mr. X, King Leon X, and it's a Sunday, and so I'm having fun, actually by myself, and I just moved to Philly, but I hadn't did any of the tourist things like that, and so I don't necessarily get bored because I'm always like doing stuff, but like I wanted to like sightsee, so I just left the National Constitution Center, which is cool. You just see a bunch of stuff that and all the ideals that were, I guess, just meant specifically for black people. I mean, for white people, it would be sweet if all those things that I just read, I knew for a fact that it was meant for me, because I would be like, damn, that's awesome. But I know that it's not, and being African, I'm an African born in America versus African American. Because if I was African American, then there would be an Africa America. But that, right? Because Africa America would be a nation, because Chinamen or Chinese are from China, Japanese are from Japan, Kenyans are from Kenya, Jamaicans are from Jamaica, Canadians are from Canada, Americans are from America. So African Americans would be from Africa America. But we don't have a nation because we'd rather just exist in a dominant society, on their terms, right? Well, that's what our parents would rather have done. That's not what I'm doing. That's not what we're doing at all. And we have some really awesome plans to help us or to ensure that we're not there. But yeah, so I was at the Liberty Bell, Independence Hall, and stuff like that, and like I used to live like around DC, so it's like I'm not new in like VA and stuff like that, so I'm not new to like all this type of like museums and stuff like that, and like American like so-called like original history and stuff. But like literally, I just think it's funny. Like I'm just like walking around like y'all better save some room for me up in these motherfucking museums. That's all I know. That's all I know. Matter of fact, because then even at that same time, like I'm walking out all these statues and shit like that, like it's like, yeah, I'm sorry, yes, but statues of Mr. X are necessary, right? Not off ego or anything, but off the value that I bring. Obviously, these people that statues brought some type of value to the masses and made a significant difference. And obviously, I made that choice to make a significant difference, so that when I die, everyone that's born and for the history of the world knew who I was, what I stood for, and the significant impact that I made on the black family and the collective human race. Now, with that being said, yeah, like people are gonna come from all across the world to fucking see or to be a part of the experience. Long after I'm gone, my kids are gonna get paid just because my body's built in some place that it costs people to come, and people are gonna pay that shit because it's gonna be like on our castle and all that. I'm talking about like y'all tripping. Like I'm not like, yo, y'all talking about buying a house, dog. I'm talking about building these castles, man. I'm talking about these. I'm talking, yeah. Hey, but again, the reason I have the flexibility to do what I want when I want is because I make money from the internet. I choose to help people to do that. I don't have to do that. Because I could go to jobs and stuff like that. I don't have to be an entrepreneur. I choose to, you know what I mean? I don't have to create my own schedule. I choose to. I don't have to develop myself to the higher state. I choose to. I don't have to be phenomenal. I choose to, you know what I mean? Because E.T., the hip-hop preacher, who also made a very dramatic impact on my life, he said, yo, be phenomenal or be forgotten. I'm like, damn. I'm like, well, anybody who knows the type of person that I am, which one I'm going to choose, you know what I'm talking about? And how many people have actually really met me and forgot me, though? Like, it's crazy. All the time I go a lot of places, people always remember me. Like, I meet so many people on daily, so that's what I do. But I don't really remember everybody. But I do remember a lot of people. But that has nothing to do with anything. History will remember me based on the effort and the value that I bring. I told you that. And history can remember you forever based on the value that you bring. And so we at this museum, right? Talking about, I don't know if you guys can see that sign. Where is it at? I don't know if you guys can see it. The sun's all in my eyes. But it says Original Bill of Rights. Come see an Original Bill of Rights. I peeped it, you know, and all that type of stuff. And it's like, I wish those, like I was saying, I wish that shit was really for me. Like, you know, I wish, like, seriously. But I'm gonna act and assume that it really is. You know what I'm talking about? And if you try and show me otherwise, then that's when we have problems. All right. So I'm just gonna assume that since whites say he's colorblind, all this other little shit, then don't fucking stop me from taking on my constitutional rights. Don't stop us from really pulling ourselves up by the bootstraps and doing what we need to do, doing what our ancestors should have done, doing what our elders should have done. Right. I like talking about stuff like this, obviously, but this video, like, I always try to make like 2-minute videos and then cut, but then always, like, this girl said, you just love hearing yourself talk. I'm like, yeah, I do. Like, don't you love hearing yourself talk? Like, that'd be a pretty fucking sad fucking attitude to have. Every word you say, it's like, fuck, I hate my voice. Like, I hate hearing myself talk. Damn, that would be a horrible way to live. Or not the. I don't know. I don't think that's not my way that I want to live. You know what I'm talking about? I love hearing myself talk, and obviously, if you're watching this, you don't mind hearing me talk. So appreciate you and love you. Peace.